Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Joe Budden responds to Joell, ORTIZ, and Crooked Eye, and they come right back at him. This is Fair Use Act. I'm using this, so let's get into it.
Hurt. Do y'all have any response to him saying that? Now, as far as the Joe shit, him being hurt, I don't know. Joe. I don't know if I fully believe that. Maybe he's appalled. Maybe he's like, oh shit, they did this. Wow, maybe he's surprised. I do know that Joe Budden responded, and the one thing he said, he didn't go into detail, but he said he was hurt. Do y'all have any response to him saying that? Now, as far as the Joe shit, him being hurt, I don't know, Joe. I don't know if I fully believe that. Maybe he's appalled. Maybe he's like, oh shit, they did this. Wow, maybe he's surprised, but hurt. I think in order to be hurt, you have to care about something a lot, and I can't say that his heart wasn't involved with the group in the last couple of years, so I don't think he was hurt. But if he was, all right, whatever.
I mean, but what does he think? How does he think we feel? Being frustrated over the years, waiting for him. This group was essentially waiting on Joe Budden for years. And he don't think that hurt.
Make sure you hit the like button.
He don't think that it hurts when, he doesn't want to get back in the booth, but he keeps saying he's going to rap, and I don't know what or who would actually believe that at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's been 10 years.
I mean, listen, I was taught to believe what people say they are, right? So he retired. You know what I'm saying? So my whole shit started switching from, all right, let's come on, let's try to get Joe to rap to, all right, so can we three-man weave this? Is there a situation where me, Crook, and Royce can do this shit and carry this shit? And we pushed that one for a long time. And for whatever reason, it was, I remember Royce saying, look, I'm not doing it without Joe. This and that. And, Slaughterhouse is not Slaughterhouse without Joe. I'm like, all right, cool. I get it. You don't want to do it without Joe. But is that the absolute honest truth? You don't want to do it without Joe because it's not Slaughterhouse without Joe? Or you don't want to do it without Joe because you don't think that Crook and Joell can hold it, all four of us together, meaning that Joe's superstar power couldn't match mine. That's how I personally felt. So when I started feeling like, he's curving this shit for reasons outside of, just if it ain't us four, it ain't a go, I started feeling the way myself. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the bottom line. And then I don't watch Joe's show either. No shots. I'm not throwing no shots. I just don't really watch pods, and y'all know me, I ain't really on socials like that. I really love my privacy and shit like that. So I share what I want to share. But so I don't watch your show, but somebody sent me a clip saying where Joe said some people gotta do things for bags, and that's why he supports whole culture. Let me take a second to hold on to that for a second. For bags, yeah, anybody that knows Joell Ortiz pre-Slaughterhouse and post-Slaughterhouse knows I've never ever done anything for a bag.
Facts.
I've never compromised my music or my message. I'm not out here rapping on no trap shit or being somebody I'm not. I always decline those reality television phone calls, jump on Love and Hip Hop and all this shit. It's not me. I never do anything that's not me. A bag could never get me outside. I'm a family man. I mind my business. I keep it 1,000. So, Joe, that whole culture comment, I'll let you have that one. You can have that one. Just that one. But don't call me out my name again.
He said he was hurt. Hurt by what? I don't watch Joe Budden's podcast, and I just never really did. I see clips, people that I know, they watch it and stuff like that. It's a successful platform, more power to them. But a lot of people were sending us clips. He said this. He said he was hurt. He said he picked up the phone. Listen, you guys saw me on Twitter. I was trying to get that phone call. Joell hit me. Royce hit me. Joe never hit me. Okay? And what Royce hit me for was to give me what he thought Joe was thinking. So I guess Royce knew Joe was never going to call me for months. You see what I mean? So I don't understand why he's hurt. He wanted the group off of Shady. He said he wasn't going to do a Slaughterhouse album on Shady. So guess what we did? We got off Shady. We got the release. What's it been like? About a year now, Joell?
Yeah, about either a little more than a year, I think so. Yeah. You know, everything is blurry since the pandemic, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we did what he wanted us to do. We got off against my better judgment. And let me tell you why. M believes in Slaughterhouse. I don't care what narratives they're out there pushing. M believed in Slaughterhouse. And he wanted to make it right. Now, Welcome to Our House wasn't received like we thought it would be, but it was the #1 rap album in the country. And, you know, it was a success. It just wasn't the success I guess everybody thought it would be. But M took that to heart, and he was like, yo, this time around, you guys do you. You know, he read the comments, people talking about his production and this and that. So he said, you guys go do you. I'm going to play the background. You know what I mean? And we went in and we did Glass House. And we never quite finished, you know, getting everything together for Glass House, but we tried for months and months and years, and it just wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? So I just believe this project right here, this is the explanation for the fans. We can't just leave the people who helped build the Slaughterhouse movement in the dark forever.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And that's facts.
We forgot that there was 5 members of the group. You know, it was me, Royce, Joe, and Crook, and the fans. Remember, Slaughterhouse was just one song on Joe's mixtape. The fans turned it into a group by saying, yo, y'all should continue to do music, yo, sending around that Slaughterhouse record, making that shit go viral, making us have a conversation like, yo, maybe there's something here. So we alienated the fans for too fucking long.
What's up, everybody?
So yeah. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Stop. THESTOP is from his channel. Salute to the brother. He's talking about it. That was an interview of Joell ORTIZ and of course King Crooked responding basically back to the BS, which has been happening for a while now. Joe Budden Royce 5'9" came out first and basically said all of these things about, well, if you own 25% or all of this crap, basically saying if you had a stake in all of that work into a group, then it should be done as a group. Joell and King Crooked are upset because the way Joe is feeling about certain things, when it's like, where it's like, okay, well, we waited for him. They did everything they could, you know. We did everything. They basically said they did everything they were supposed to do. Joe wanted off Shady. They got off Shady. But this is what I was saying. Royce the 5'9" and Joe Budden have always been said to be very shady. They're very shady, just like Shady Records. They're just like Shady Records. All this is allegedly, by the way, and this is Fair Use Act. So this is the problem, is that people too many times are always telling somebody, wait for this, wait for that, wait for that. I understand what Crooked Eye and Joell are going through. They're like, look, I'm not waiting for nobody. We got to get this done now because this is their passion. They love to do this. Those two brothers have not done anything to diss Joe Budden. They haven't dissed Royce because that's their family. Oh man, looks like I got cold and everything. But yeah, they were basically explaining that they did everything Joe asked. Joe never stepped up. Royce, Joell called King Crooked. They all talked. Joe never called. So all of this is Joe Budden. This is what Joe Budden does. Joe Budden is a me person. And if things doesn't go the way he wants done, he has a problem. He has a problem with it. He doesn't respect it. He doesn't like it. He gets in his feelings. He starts going on these long rants and talking about SMH. It's like all Joe Budden had to do was give a call to King Crooked and Joell Ortiz. Royce as well. But see, this is what Royce and Joe do. They love to put stuff in the public to make it seem like they're the victim. When they're not. They're far from the victim. The victim is King Crooked and Joell Ortiz having a big heart and being nice. And then Joe Budden saying that slick stuff talking about guys do things for the bag. Nah, bro, don't do that. Joell Ortiz don't do stuff for the bag, bro. He do it because he love to do it. King Crooked the same way. King Crooked and Joell Ortiz could have been sold out a long time ago. But you know why they don't sold out? Because they are the epitome of hip-hop. High infinite power healing our people. Making their own music, showing their own staple. Not doing something that they're not. Me, I could have compromised myself for the bag a way long time ago. I could have been in corporate America, could have been doing everything. But you know why I didn't do it? Because that's not me. I can't be a puppy or a servant. I can't do it. I don't have that mindset. That's why I'm in the position I am. Scraping for pennies, barely getting hours at work. Doing this YouTube every day because I love to do it. But to say clout chasing, that's disrespectful, Joe. See, you can say that to YouTubers or guys who really are like that, but Joell Ortiz and King Crooked are your brothers. They're not your homeboy, your buddy. They're your brothers. Y'all came in it together. And like Joell said, the fans made it possible. Y'all just did a Slaughterhouse song, and the fans wanted you guys to do a CD. Royce the 5'9" had y'all on the Bad Meet Evil album with Eminem, which I kind of like that album. I liked the Bad Meets Evil. I thought it was okay. Eminem was back in his old element. So, this is just me reporting it. If anybody else, got anything else to add, please be respectful. Like the last people who came by have done. Now I got a video out. It's talking about the Ukraine and Russia, the little racism going on with blacks over there, the Africans, and I just put that out there just to say what's going on. But honestly, I don't really give a damn about that because me as a black American, we're dealing with our own problems. If my backyard and my house isn't clean or fixed, how can I question somebody else on what they're doing at their house or talk about what's going on at their house? Just saying, man, we got to smarten up. But this is what's happening. I'm on the side of King Crooked and Joell Ortiz side. Drop the album. Can't wait for you guys to drop it. I can't wait because I'm going to listen to it and I'm going to bump it. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, go to the description box. Hit that link to my Cash App. You could donate $1, donate $1 million, whatever you're willing to give, we accept. And if you guys really want to, when we go live or we're doing premiere videos, you guys can super chat now. The super chat work. And so thank you guys, man. Much love to y'all. I hope I get better. But I'm gonna drop some more content for y'all today. I'm probably gonna be watching this Magic game, basketball game. Got to catch my Tragic, my sorry team. Markel back tonight. See how he looked. You know, it was some good games last night. I'm gonna probably talk about it later. So thank you guys, man, for listening. Love, peace. We out. Deezy.